Hi, hey, hello. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is one that I am really excited about. I have personally watched a lot of videos like this one, and I am really excited to finally tackle it myself. Of course, you've seen the title already, so you already know what I'm talking about. But today I'm going to be doing a 24-hour knitting challenge. You heard me right, 24 hours. I will do a quick disclaimer. It is in no way 24 hours straight. It will be broken up into bits. I will be taking breaks. I will be taking, time to rest. But overall, the entire challenge will run for 24 hours. I do have a project that I am actually hoping to complete in this next 24 hours, and that is my Crybaby sweater test knit. So if you've been following along with the last few videos, you know that I've been working on this tirelessly, and I am very happy to announce that I have actually now completed the entire back panel. So now that the back panel is done, I go ahead and I cast on for the left and right shoulders, join those, and then begin on the body for the front panel. And then after that, it's just 2 sleeves and a collar and some other finishing details, and that's pretty much it. I might be a little ambitious, but I think I might be able to get this done in the next 24 hours. Feel free to grab your favorite cozy drink, your favorite cozy hobby. If you're crafting, feel free to grab that and let me know what you are working on in the comments below. I'm gonna go grab my laptop so I can have the pattern accessible as well as my timer at the ready, but we're just gonna get comfy in bed and knit for a few hours and see how much progress we can make, and I will touch base with you probably once I finish the shoulders. Let's get into this. We are officially 1 hour in to our 24 hours, and in that hour I went ahead and completed the entire left shoulder shaping. Now I'm going to move on to the right side, connect that for the neckline, and continue on. I'm expecting the right side to also only take me an hour. Maybe I'll do it in less because it's just repeating what I did on the first side. So because I already know what I'm doing, hopefully it'll go a little bit quicker, but let's just get on back to knitting.
Bring me back to that day. I had all of this waiting ahead. It kills to be halfway alive since I had you, and I want till I see you again. I don't mind to spend a little time away, but want your hands and our pixels on a web. Done with this internet. I run, call you up, you're on the other side.
Alrighty, so it has officially been 2 hours and 47 minutes, and I wanted to check in with you guys on how the progress is going. I do have to unfortunately say that we did hit a little bit of a roadblock. I did have to fully strip back and restart the right shoulder. I ended up accidentally doing the increases on the wrong side, so instead of increasing towards the neckline, I was increasing on this side, the shoulder, wrong side. Anyways, fixed that, stripped it back, recast on, and I was able to finish that quick enough. I have now joined both right and left shoulders. I am actually in the middle of doing a purl round right now. We've casted on the extra stitches for the middle of the neckline. This here is a bit more of how it'll actually look. It's scrunched on the needles, but that is what we're working on so far. Just starting to work from the top down of the front panel. I have 5 rows of stockinette to do, and then I start the color work, which I'm so excited for. I genuinely feel like the color work is going to be a breeze. Not only am I a huge fan of color work, so I feel like that alone will motivate me to really stick to it and keep going, but it's a really simple chart, so I don't think I'm going to get too stuck up along the way. I'm so excited to see the sweater grow and come to life. We're only about 3 hours in, so I definitely feel like I can at least finish this front panel and get it seamed, and hopefully finish this whole thing in the next 21 hours. I'm going to take a quick break, eat some dinner, and then I'm going to get right on back to it.
In the morning, when you walk away, my heart drops to the floor. They said it would get easier, but I don't know who for. Days move faster now, I swear, I can feel them slip away. But some things last forever, the love that never fades. It's easy to make promises for the young and free, but you kept every word you said, and you stayed true to me. We lean into the great beyond, there's more love yet to make.
Good morning. I just wanted to touch base with you guys before I continued knitting today. I did knit quite a bit last night. I think I'm about 5.5 hours into the 24 hours at this time. The color work has begun and I am so excited about it. This is what we've got going so far. So we've got the very, very top of the heart forming slowly but surely. I wrote out the entire chart last night with the help of Riley, so I don't have to follow the grid. Just a lot easier for me. I basically have everything written down in this notebook of what amount of stitches I have to do for what color on what side. I have a lot still to go, but I'm still feeling optimistic. I still feel like I have a good shot of getting this done. 19 hours to go. I feel like that's still a good chunk of time. Let's get started knitting this morning. We're going to do some knitting in bed and then go from there.
지친 하루 끝 문득 들려온 너의 목소리 따뜻한 그 말 조용히 피어난 노란 봄 웃는 네 모습을 보면 괜히 심장이 빨라지고 너랑 걷는 이 길 위에 시간이 멈췄으면 해 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서 이젠 말해도 될 것 같아 널 향한 맘을 내가 먼저 다가가도 돼 그냥 옆에 있고 싶은 거야 I just wanna be close to you 그냥 이대로 자연스럽게 가끔 말 돌려도 한 번쯤은 웃어줘 괜히 애꿎은 두번 만들었다 놨다 계속 붙어있고 싶다 바짝 넌 아무렇지 않은 척 그게 헷갈리게 만들어 눈빛 한 번이면 충분해 그 어떤 말보다 우린 깊게 이어져 지금 이 느낌 그대로 계속 바라볼래 조금만 더 이렇게 걷자 지금이 너무 좋아서
we are officially 8 hours into the 24-hour challenge, and I wanted to give you guys a little progress update because I have just been trucking away on this thing. So currently, this is what the front panel looks like. We already have the graph slowly appearing. I am loving how it's looking so far, and I cannot wait to finish this. I've done about 32 rows of the graph, and then there's all of the shoulder shaping, so that's how much I've been able to get done in the 8 hours so far. Honestly, feeling pretty optimistic still about the rest of my time, especially if I keep using it in the way that I am. I've been so excited about this pattern even before there was a pattern test for it and I got chosen, so I cannot wait to finally have this in my wardrobe, and to think that that's gonna hopefully be the case in the next few hours is gonna be awesome.
Through the corner of my window.
I wanted to give you guys a little update on my knitting progress. We have officially hit 8 hours into the 24, and I am making a pretty decent amount of progress, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I am gaslighting myself into feeling like I'm speedy or if I'm actually going quick through this color work, but it feels like the color work is going back pretty fast. I will say I am a huge fan of color work, so maybe that is also contributing to the fact of why it's going by so quickly, because I am extremely motivated to be doing it. I wanted to give you guys a little look at what we've got going so far. So this is the front panel of the sweater this far. I have the bottom half of the heart to go, and then some tears on the lower part of the sweater, and then the color work is done, as is the front panel. Still feeling pretty good about my time, still feeling pretty good about finishing this in 24 hours. My birthday is actually on Monday, the date this video comes out, so I'm really hoping that I'm going to be able to be wearing this sweater on my birthday. Only one way to find out though, and that is to just keep knitting. So let's get back to it. I'm going to get comfy in bed, put on some YouTube, and just get to it.
See it in your eyes, lonely thing. What a surprise.
Alright, so I'm taking my first break of the day, and I really am getting an itch to redo our den. I'm standing in it right now. As it is currently, it works, but neither my partner or I ever really use this space. And I really want to turn it into the ultimate cozy area that I will feel inclined to come and knit in. All of my hobby stuff is in here, and I only come in to grab it and then leave. And I really want this to be a space that I actually use to do my hobbies in. We're going to spend the next little bit reorganizing, moving around some furniture, and just really trying to make the most out of this room, because as much as, like I said, it works, it doesn't actually feel functional. So we're going to change that, and you're going to come along with me. Let's go.
Oh, bring me back to that day. I had all of this waiting ahead. It kills to be halfway alive since I had you and one.
Alright, so a few hours later, that took a lot longer than I expected. I was a bit pickier than I was thinking I was going to be with where everything was going. But I'm very glad I was, because I'm very, very happy with how everything turned out. I think it's going to work better just as a studio as well for editing and making music. So I'm really, really excited to see myself use this space. Eventually, I do have to go through my craft closet, which is what you guys are currently sitting in. That's where all of my yarn is, and it's currently a bit of a mess. It's organized chaos is the way I'll put it. So if you want to see a video of me going through my yarn stash and organizing it, feel free to let me know, because I would really like to do that video for you guys. But for now, I'm gonna go get cozy on the chair that's over there and just knit. I really want to make some more progress on that sweater before this evening, so let's just hop onto it.
I am the animal, separate. How I'd never gone that far, roving in the dark, climbing the basin. There were bands of buffaloes in a murmuration. I fell into the fold. Another rugged mile pointed to the north, in conversation with an unseen force. Another rugged mile pointed to the north. I will be different than I was before.
Hello there. So, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a chit chat update because I haven't come on and talked to you guys in a little bit. Today, I literally just knit all day long. So, I did get a lot done today in turn of knitting all day long. However, I am now at a point where I am a little unsure on what to do next. I've run into a little bit of an issue that I hope I'll be able to remedy. I think it'll be okay. I'm gonna try it on for you guys, show you what I've got right now, and let's chat this out. So this is it currently on. It's literally not seamed up, so it's literally just a back and a front panel. The back is currently a bit longer than the front, so I do have some more length that I still have to add to the front. I literally just finished the chart, which I am so obsessed with. I love how it turned out. I think the black against this blue was the perfect choice. The thing that I'm worried about is the armholes. So I followed the pattern exactly to the measurements that it told me to achieve for each step, and for some reason my armholes are really deep. So I'm a little afraid of how the arms are going to be, just because currently the armholes are sitting way down here, which is kind of alarming. I think I'm just going to seam up a little bit higher and just hope for the best. It might mean that I have to frog and redo the sleeves a few times, but I am prepared for that. I'm currently 17 hours into the 24, so we're getting really close to the end of this. I've decided that no matter what, I'm going to do my best to get this to be a finished, complete project. So keep following along, and hopefully this will be done. Hopefully I'll finish up this front panel finally, get it seamed up, and I'll be able to just work on sleeves tomorrow. We'll see though. Only one way to find out.
Black champagne without the bubbles made it all the way from Stockholm. Wish I could go back and hold the porcelain. All of us around one table, games that no one knew the name of. Hurts me so, it's in the past already. And I'm not unhappy, but I don't feel real. Standing in front of what is now in picture frame. And I'm in a good place, but I just can't reach over the thought that it won't be like that again. Down grass slopes behind the lake house, red knees and burning treetops. Made friends with faces in the ceiling. All of us around one table, black champagne, but how could I have known? Was too young to see the time was fleeting. And I'm not happy, but I don't feel real. Standing in front of what is now a picture.
Hello there. So I wanted to give you guys a final chit chat update on this 24-hour challenge. While I may have started out incredibly ambitious, I did not get a completed sweater out of this 24 hours. And that is okay. That is totally fine. Honestly, should have probably lowered my expectations going into it. Do I feel let down? No. That's okay. I don't necessarily consider this a fail of a challenge because I did get a lot done. The whole purpose was just to see how much I could knit in 24 hours, and it would have been fun to have gotten a sweater out of the 24, but it's okay that I didn't because I got very, very close. Literally all I have to do is get on and off a sleeve island and then I'll have a sweater. I'm going to show you guys the progress that I made now and talk a little about it as well. So to finish off my 24 hours, I ended up being able to seam up the sides and get a few rows done of the rolled hem at the bottom. I literally have 5 rows left to do of this rolled hem, and then I just have to bind off, and then the body is completely done. I still have to add on a collar and obviously 2 sleeves, but the graph on the front is entirely done. The body extra length at the bottom was added. I am obsessed with this. I think the width is exactly what I was going for. I am loving the feeling of the fabric and the drape of it. I really cannot wait for this thing to be a completed sweater. If you want to see updates of me continuing to work on this and eventually the finished product, do not fret. You can go ahead and find updates over on my Instagram. I'll be posting a lot more regular updates there about it. And then of course I'll be giving a little final update in a video coming hopefully very shortly. So do not fear, there will be more to come on this sweater. This won't be the last you see of it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead and make sure to give it a like, subscribe, click that bell, all of that fun stuff. I've been loving hearing what you guys have been crafting on lately in the comments, so feel free to let me know what you were working on throughout this video if you were working on anything. And with that being said, until next time, I'll talk to you then.